This is Fun Across America.
We are now in St. Paul, and I'm sure many of you have probably played mini putt-putt at one time in your life, but I don't think anybody has played it like this. This place has mini putt-putt, but it's infused with art, sculptures, games, ice cream, and so much more. This is Can Can Wonderland. Rob, thank you so much for having us here. We've been walking around for 20 minutes, and I can confidently say it's probably the most unique place I have ever been, especially for mini golf, but even beyond that, it's pretty incredible what you put together here. So I would love, first and foremost, to kind of hear the origin story of how we got here.
It's actually in the process of opening up a floating barge,
Really?
Bar and restaurant. And in my real estate capacity, I had some clients that were looking at doing a seasonal outdoor mini golf concept, and this is what was born.
Yeah.
And for me, my passion with this piece of it was wanting to create something that the parent and the kid gets excited about equally.
Yeah.
That's what Can Can is. I mean, we're 5 to 95. It's a place for everybody. It's super inclusive, family friendly till 9 o'clock, and then it's 21 plus.
All sorts of different things in here, from sculptures and all of this. Where do you get this stuff? I mean, is it a collection of garage sales? Are you an avid eBay buyer? What's the game plan when it comes to putting all of this together? Where do you get it?
We ended up getting connected with EcoSet. So they're an organization that helps the film industry find a new home for the stuff that they do on video shoots and photo shoots, and they connected with us, and we're like, we'll take everything you got. We've been accumulating stuff for years and years and years, and people eventually oh, what should I do with this crazy thing? Oh, Can Can will take it. You know what I mean? Oh, Mikey likes it.
Maybe it was because we were doing an interview in front of psychedelic sea creatures, but I figured if anyone had an interesting food and drink menu, it's Can Can Wonderland.
I like to say we kind of started out pretty punk rock. We came out with this gourmet hot dog menu and burgers and wings and fries, but we like to think that it's elevated. Like the cheese curds are garlic cheese curds with a Chipotle ranch dipping sauce.
I need to try some of those, because you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Not surprisingly, the menu takes inspiration from nostalgia, much like the rest of what Can Can has to offer.
One of the cool things is we like to say we have 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. So cereals are such a nostalgic thing. It brings you right back to your childhood. So Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, so we've got all those, and you take that and put it into a milkshake, and it's amazing.
Walking in the door, I knew this place was huge, but I had to ask Rob exactly how big this Wonderland is.
From the guest perspective, we have about 30,000 square feet.
Okay.
And we've got another 10,000 square feet that's fabrication shop, storage, offices, etc.
So you've got plenty of space here. I got to imagine you have a few events here from time to time.
Pre-pandemic, about 25% of our revenue was events, graduation parties, birthdays, corporate events, a lot of corporate events. People want to do stuff that we're not used to.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect vessel for that. That's what I want to hear. I want to push the boundaries. So basically, if somebody has an idea, we're going to try and accommodate it. We're very, we're totally different than these corporate places that just stick to certain things. The wilder things that we do, that's what we thrive on.
Can Can Wonderland feels like a scene out of Alice in Wonderland mixed with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that everyone needs to experience at some point. I'd love to stay and chat, but I believe I'm next up on the tee box for mini golf, so I will see you at the next place. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you can catch every single one of our episodes, and hit the bell just so you don't miss it. Thanks.